Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'll run a small orchestra score we did, and essentially it's just running this Mac Mini as a demo. Then we used Receptor, stock Rev C Receptor, 2 gigabytes of RAM, running the East-West Platinum XP Symphony. So that little orchestra score you heard there was running off this, what I call the XP Receptor for the show. And we were able to go into running a Receptor remote. Bring up here in the Mac. Oh, there we go. All right. So on this Receptor here, what you're hearing was we had the East-West, we had strings, woodwinds, percussion, brass. The drums were on a second Receptor that we had running all on Uniwire. What happens with Uniwire technology is that now each Receptor channel allows it to be a multi-timbral synth on its own right. So what we needed to do here was various orchestra articulations. So here we have a Bauder legato, marcato, spiccato, violin that were all part of the same part. And that's kind of the way the whole piece was built. And by using the Uniwire technology, I was able to go bring up Uniwire just like you would. All of the workstation sequencers are all essentially the same. You load up some kind of instrument, virtual instrument. Uniwire is just seen as a virtual instrument. If you open up Uniwire, what you'll see is that we told Uniwire that what we want to do is we want it to react to MIDI channels on this first Receptor channel. That's really it. And from that point, this is you're seeing your assignments to what that instrument or what that MIDI track, which Receptor channel would hit. And so what it was doing was playing the 16 MIDI tracks, 16 MIDI channels from that particular track on here. In the case of the woodwinds, you would find it here. And by sliding into here, I can tell the new destination for Uniwire. There are 16 more MIDI channels. And in a nutshell, that's really the basic operation of it.
As long as I got an engineer sitting here, let me ask you a question about summing on these units. What can you comment a little bit about how you approach the problem of having so many disparate sources and yet, busting down to stereo?
Well, I know from doing my own production stuff, we find everyone's got a different way they like to do it. Myself, I keep it pretty simple. I use the Receptor as a submixer to bring in a stereo return, and that's fine because I'm going to make them all audio later. Though a lot of people who are doing a lot of production stuff for cartoons and stuff, they need those extra audio outs because they're not really mixing down in real time like that. They're just taking a send of everything and bringing that back in as a stereo return, and they're done with the project. So in that case, those Uniwire outputs have been valuable to them.